Hey guys, I'm back with a new project. The project is pretty simple, it's very easy. The name of the project is Automated Hand Sanitizer. No coding required, no Arduino required, just a simple project, electronics project. We just need some components and some, like a bottle, as you can see, a bottle, a leveling tube or something. You need those kind of things which you might get at home or you have to bring it from a hardware shop. So let's get into it. So the main things you require is a charger cable. You can also use a USB cable, but I recommend for a charger cable. A proximity sensor, as you can see here, the proximity sensor. A transistor right here, a transistor, it's a NPN transistor and not a PNP transistor. A 1K ohm resistor and a water pump. You need it. And yeah, now you need a bottle, as you can see, a bottle. The size of the bottle is all on you. And a leveling tube. You can see this, there's a leveling tube. And you need a bendable wire so that we can create this skeleton. As you can see inside, there is a wire so that we can create the skeleton of this leveling tube. So let me explain how does this actually work, what happens, all the physics inside it. So first the current flows in, and you know that current and flow of electrons both are different. So electrons flow from the negative to the positive, okay? So the charger cable, it has two wires in it. It has a positive and a negative. The negative is black, the positive is red, like usual. Now electrons flow from the negative of this charger to the ground. I have connected it to the ground of this proximity. From there, as I have done is connected it to the pump's negative. So electrons also flow to the pump's negative. Then all this, you can see the ground. Then from there the electrons, all the electrons pass to the out pin, right here the out pin. From there a 1K ohm resistor is connected to the collector pin, collector pin of the transistor. So electrons flow to the collector pin of the transistor. Then what about the electrons in the pump? So electrons come back from that pump and go into the base pin of the transistor. There are the middle pin, that's the base pin. And now the electrons are in the collector pin and the base pin. Now when these electrons pass to the third pin, that is the emitter pin, they divide. Some part of the electrons go into the proximity and major part of it goes back into the charger cable. This is all about the physics and what's going inside it. Now let's understand what is happening with the proximity. So what is the proximity? It's literally like, the ultrasonic sensor you might be knowing. It's just like that. It's like a distance reader. And you can see that there are two LED kind of things here. One is a transmitter, one is a receiver, not LEDs, okay? These are sensors. Now you can see this screw. Now what is the use of the screw? It is used simply for changing the distance range. What is the distance range? Distance range is like a condition. Now you want that if an object is within 7 centimeters, then the pump should go on and the sanitizer, the alcohol based sanitizer should come out. So that is a distance range. It is kept at default. I don't know what's the default range, but it's kept at default. However I got it, I have kept it. I recommend you to keep it at default. You can change it by changing the screw position. It's alright. Now this was all about this. Now let's check the practical. So here once again, yes. So here you can see that there is one LED on in the proximity. This shows that the proximity is working. Now there is another LED here which is not blinking, which is not on. The reason is that it is an indicator to check whether the condition of the distance range is satisfied or not. We'll see it in a second. Look. You see that, don't you? So what is it? That LED switches on when the distance condition is satisfied. And then the motor switches on and the alcohol based sanitizer comes out. Right now I've put water, it's not sanitizer, but yes, it's actually a sanitization project. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, share, and yes, the schematic of this whole project is in the description. Check below. And you can comment everything in the comment section. If you have any doubts, I'll clarify them. And yes, thank you for watching and be safe.